Hey everybody, Jeff with ID10T Garage back out here on the 69 Mustang, and we're going to finish up these disc brakes. There's a couple things we got to get done with them. Got to run the brake lines. There's some drilling on the rotors I just figured out we're going to have to do, and I got to get the passenger side mounted because the caliper was messed up, so I had to fix it, and we got to get everything mounted, get everything torque spec'd. The axles weren't torque spec'd yet in the last episode, so I have to get the 40 pounds torque spec'd those there, make sure they're good to go. So that's what we're going to work on, and we'll go from there.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the game that we say.
Hey everybody, it's Jeff. Back out here working on the disc brake conversion. And I just want to kind of go over some things with these cheap disc brake things that you kind of want to keep in mind. So first things first, you got to look at these, and you see there's that little lip there. That won't let these rotors sit flush. So these need to be drilled out to a 5/8 of an inch on the inside. Not much, but that will let it sit flat on the hub. So that's very important. That's one thing. I'm just double checking the sizing. So it's that, and you might want to get hub centric rings. So for this particular one, I can't remember the inches, but it was, I believe, 71.75 millimeters for this hub circle, and it's 61.5 millimeters for this. So I have it wrote down in inches as well, but I don't know off the top of my head what it was. So going to want to get some hub centric rings to keep everything centered here, as well as keeping the weight when you're braking not on the studs. So that's something to keep in mind. I'm about to get to work here. I need to torque spec all of these bolts down to 40 pounds, and also get this stuff drilled out. So later. All right, so we've got both sides on now, and now we really got to work on mounting the brake lines. So your stock brake line, as you can see, is right next to this rotor. So I am going to have to move it or bend it, because when you put this in, this is going to be something like this. So, I'm trying to decide whether I want to try to put it here on the axle housing, or maybe just get it closer over here on the axle housing. So that's what I'm about to do. I'm going to figure out how I want to do this and bend this line. I got to go find my brake bender, so that way I don't cause any kinks in it. So, all right. All right, not very pretty, but we bent up our line and welded on our little bracket to hold the brake line in place on this side. So I got to go do the other side, and I really don't know how I'm going to accomplish it because it's going to be harder. It's a lot longer run. Honestly, I don't really like this. I need to get just a short line and kind of do better because I hate this sticking out like this. But, you know, sometimes that's how you have to do it. So probably was a better way to do it also, but, you know, hindsight is 20/20. But I'll probably go and look at ordering, you know, like just a foot long line. That way I can just make a simple L and just kind of have it coming straight across the axle. So, but for the meantime, we at least got that in place. All right, all set up. Got that little bracket welded on. Our brake line is set. So just need to bleed the brakes now and put the drive shaft back in and hook up the e-brake. All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. It was a really short episode this week. I know I haven't got a lot done because it has been so cold. Tennessee and half of the U.S. got the cold snap. We're not used to that down here, to be quite honest. We were in the -10s at night in certain instances, and I mean, we got like 8 inches of snow, and basically I was iced in. I probably could have worked, but I work from home, so I still have to work my normal days, and it's just a lot of stuff going on. My central heat went out in the house, and I had to fix that, and just all sorts of stuff. But I got the disc brakes done. I got our brake hoses mounted. The only thing I have to do still is I still got to bleed them. I still got to, you know, go ahead and get the e-brakes hooked up. I haven't messed with that. I'm not too concerned. I don't really use the e-brake a lot, but I always go and get the e-brake style set up just because it's nice to have. But, you know, put the drive shaft in, fill the rear end, and then we can, you know, pretty much drive it if we wanted to. Obviously, I got a lot of body work to do. So, but stay tuned. Next week, I'll figure some more stuff out. I mean, we've got a lot to do. I've got to hook up the gas line from the tank. The tank's not bolted in either, so we got to bolt that in and seal it up. Tons and tons to do. So, just wanted to get some content out. Like I said, I didn't get as much done as I'd really hoped, but, you know, that's the way it goes. Like, subscribe, comment, tell your friends, please. I'm trying to grow this channel, trying to do what I can to get everything going and give you guys the information you want. So like I said, if you have requests, just let me know. Till then, peace.
I've been dreaming on in my head like I've seen it. A life worth living is a life with meaning. I'll do what I love till my heart stops beating. I'm feeding this demon. Got a taste, can't erase bitterness in my face. Work a job every day till your dreams fade away. Like a card, never change, play the